Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about our data-driven framework in TestRigor. How we can able to use for data-driven. The data-driven we can able to use for multiple ways and I'll show you for both of things now. Okay. And here I'm going to edit some test case. Before editing test case, I'm going to write for some test data preparation. For this, we need to click for the test data. Okay, previous we write it for this username and password and file name and all, right? Now we are going to choose for data set. Okay, previous we are using for global. Now we are going to use for data set. Okay, previous completely different. That one and this one is both are different. Okay, for this I'm going to delete this one. We'll go for next. And here after clicking for add, we can able to log in for multiple set of data now, which is login, username and password or something. If you want to use for more data registration time, you want to take the each row of that to validating for everything, then you can able to use it. Okay, now I'm going to use for login data first one. Okay, and I'm going to use for same description here as well. I saved it. Now I can able to add it for two variables here. Once you added the variable, then we will go for next. Okay, here I'm going to use for email ID. Okay, this is my email ID. Okay, to naming convention purpose I provided like that. Okay, and I'm going to use for email password. Okay, now email ID and email password I provided here now. Okay, then still I'm not provided for my data. Okay, if you want to create for hidden field, I can able to use for whenever you choosing, right, the file name, the text is there and you can able to choose for hidden. If you choose the hidden means your password become a hidden value. It's like a dot dot dot, it will show, right, the similar format. The password is common for everyone, that's why I'm not going to use for hidden, that's it. Okay, and I'm clicking for rows now. In the rows I need to two values I need to provide because I have two rows. Okay, two columns I have. In the two columns I need to add a row. Okay, in the row I need to add that before adding email ID and password I need to use for the description of that. Okay, I'm going to use for my first. If what are the things you are passing the data here, right? So the same data it will reflect in your output as well. Okay, I'm going to use it. Here is my admin. Okay, admin 123 is the password. Okay, and I'm going to use it. And again I need to create for second because I need to use it for multiple login purpose. And then I'm going to use for second row. And then here I'm going to use for versional admin and here I am going to use only admin. Okay, I need to fail the test case. Okay, like this. And then if you want to use for third row, then you can able to use it for third row as well. Use for only admin small letters and password is completely admin 123. Okay, and before that you have to use for third and row. Okay, now click this one, add it. Now I have three rows. I have two variables which is email ID and password. This I need to use it into my test case location. Okay, and I'm coming to here. Just I'm going to click before clicking add, I'm just a login test case location. I'll take for few steps because we have already done for that login validation, right? I'm going to take it for up to here. Okay, and then I'm going to take it, close this one, and again new test I'm going to click it, add, and here I'm going to use for data driven. Okay, in the data driven we can able to provide for this all the data. Okay, just I'm going to click on add. Okay, and I'm going to cancel this one, cancel the request, and just I'm clicking for edit the steps. Okay, because I need to add it for this email ID and all. stored value. Everything is enter stored value email ID and into which is the data, this particular one. Okay, and I'm going to use for password as well. In as well it will work and into also it will work. Okay, and password field, and I'm not going to check now here, and I need to do it for different format. I will check here one thing before that. See, in case if I provide invalid login, admin and if I hit it, it will provide for invalid credential. This I want to validate. Okay, in the negative case, right, it will be same page. Okay, for this what I can able to do, and I'll copy this one and I'll paste it here before that. Okay, and here I'm going to use for check that page contains what exactly this particular forgot password one, and I'm pasting here using if. Now I'm going to use for conditional statement one. Okay, now I'm using for conditional. Now contains page contains what exactly invalid one, invalid credentials. In case if it is invalid, then you can able to verify you are in a same page. Okay, otherwise you are not in a same page. The home page, login home page, it should be for pass. Okay, now we done for the step creation. Now we need to link the data which is we created here, right? This is the data we need to link it. For this data set link, okay, we need to choose, and now we can able to see two variables, three groups are presented. You have to click that one and close it and save and set run. Now your test case is saved and it is started for running. Even you can able to see here, it will start for once the test data will be prepared well. Okay, it is started for execution. Okay, and we can able to see now I have three rows. You can able to see the three three rows, three rows, and the execution location also now is the first row. And if I want to see second row, you can able to click the second row. The second row still not execution is not completed. That's why we are not able to get it. Okay, once execution is completed, you can able to see all the rows. You can second and third, which we have in the data login data location. What are the things we have? Everything it is presented here as well. Okay, we can able to once the execution is completed completely, then we can able to see step by step. Okay, which data it is taken, whether it is validating for the invalid credential or not. These things also we can able to verify. Okay, this is the main advantage. How you are going to, like if you are going to Java or Python any language, if you are logging into data driven framework, you have to do it like you need to do for loop and you need to get the data and you need to start for the execution. Now our test case got passed. Okay, now if you choose for second, again second screens will be display. See in the last row, can able to verifying that password and invalid credential both are matched. Okay, now again third, if you go for the last, again you can see, okay, it is taken for both the values. Small letters also it is accepted. That's why it is coming like this. Okay, like this we can able to check it up one by one value. Okay, and now we can able to one question, maybe we'll get it. Now we have these rows, you can able to add it and linking the data. It's okay, but I don't want to do like this, but I want to do a different format, which is like Excel file or CSV file, any data which is presented, how we can able to do it. For this we can able to use it for set data one more time, and here you can able to click for one more thing, like this is the my CSV data login. This is my file description, file name, label name, and I'm going to use for description as well. Okay, then you can come to the rows. and click on add, and you can able to see upload CSV. Okay, for this I'm going to use for my Excel sheet. I'm opening one Excel sheet. Okay, and empty, and here I'm going to use for my email, and here is my password. Unique name purpose I providing like this. Okay, and I'm using for admin 123. Okay, then again I'm going to use for admin, just admin. Okay, and here I'm going to use for some numbers. Okay, here I'm going to use for admin 123. Like this I'm going to use it. This is my 3 rows. I'm going to save as a CSV data. Okay, and the desktop I'm going to take the desktop, and here I'm going to use for my login dot CSV, my login dot CSV in a desktop. I'm just I click this one. It is a CSV it is stored. Okay, and just sheet, or you can able to use any kind of name, no problem. Which is the label it is taken, email ID and password, right? Same label it will come to there. Now we are not created here labels. We are not created any label here, because variables we are not created. Automatically when you upload it, that moment it will come for that. Okay, now I'm clicking for uploading, and browser, if you see the best result from the format of CSV file, before importing, the number of test rows created will be equal to the largest number of value imported. How many you imported, that based upon that, which is the headers you mentioned, right? That headers become a variables, which is the rows are presented, that will become a values. Okay, choose your computer, click on desktop, all files, and you can able to my login.csv. Okay, continue to filter all the files. Oh, it is like this. Yes, we become like this. Confirm this. Something got happened, corrupted. So many values are coming, but we have only for 3 things. So many things are okay. Shit. One minute. I'll hold on this one. It's very lengthy. Sorry. A small mistake happened while I'm saving. That time I'm not able to choose the proper version of that particular file, because when you are saving this location, right, this file location, here we need to choose that format. If you are using this one desktop, and if you are providing some name, and you have to choose a drop down place, CSV UFT8 command line determination. This is the one you have to choose. Okay, that I'm not choose directly. I use for .csv. That's why it is corrupted. Okay. Uh, After that, I just modified, and after that I used it here. Okay, now we can able to see upload file and computer and login, then automatically coming, and you can able to see my 3 rows, which is a file it is having for headers, right? That headers it is presented here, my email and my password, and here is my values. And if I click continue preview and import it. Okay, then we can, it is unwanted space is coming. Why this much of unwanted space? Okay, and if you click on variables, we'll see the variable names, it is coming different. Whether it will work out or not, we'll see in that. Okay, now I'm going to here, and I'm going to my test location. There is a set data, right? I'm going to click on here. I'm going to uncheck that particular one, and I'm going to, why we are going to, because it is completely a different approach. This is my email ID, right? We have to save and run again, and we need to do it. To do that again, I'm going to create one more, and here I will create one more file, CSV login. I'll paste it here, and here inside my rows, what is the columns I have? Why emails is not coming properly? Okay, and this is my email ID. This is my password, and just run and close it. First cancel this one because we need to set the data and log in the data, and this is my CSV linking and 2 variables, 3 groups, and I'm closing. I'm doing for rerun. Okay, it is loading now. Once it is in progress, we'll get it something. If something it is not work as expected, maybe. Okay, Rose is not coming. Okay, our test case will be failed. Why this is not working as expected? You choose the CSV file, and this is my CSV. This is the variable. See, it is showing for properly while we are pulling, but when we continue, we click on the continue. Headers are not coming properly. Okay, we'll create for headers because it is not useful, but still it is asking for. Still, I am going to create one more variable. Now row location, importing CSV. Okay, it is asking the label, and after the label, it is working as expected. See, previous it is got misfired. Now it is showing for as expected. No issue. Our CSV also linked. Okay, then we'll do it for retest. Now I'm running for retesting. Now my test case is started. Shit, again it is taking. Now it is working as expected. I hope it. Now see, it is executed. It is passed here. Now it is working as expected. After creation of the labels, then it is working as expected. Previous, if I am not created the label, then that's why it is getting for some issue. Previous, what will happen while I'm learning time without creation of the variables, it is coming. Now with labels only, it is coming now. 3 executions need to be do it. Still under execution for that particular step. That's why it is gone. Still under in progress. Still it is executing for the test case. Once it is completed, we can able to see for the result. But as expected, it is working for positive one case because it is taking for username and password, which is we provided from the CSV. Okay, and almost all I guess it is completed. The execution will take a bit time. That's why it is more. Until that I'll pass it because it is taking for more time. Finally it is got completed. 6 minutes 11 seconds it is took, and you can able to see one. If you take again, you can able to verify that last one, the credentials, and even you can able to verify invalid case also, which is related to that. And now you can able to see invalid credentials. Okay, and 3 sets and 3 data and 3 rows. Okay, by using CSV and by using rows, both the cases we saw about it. Okay, sorry for that middle something we missed out and properly not explained in that 5 minutes of time. Sorry for that. Okay, please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.